What is going on, guys? FMU here, and welcome to TEW2013. Something I've been wanting to do for a long ass time and not really got round to it, but now we're here, we're doing this, so let's get ready to rumble. I could have done that louder, but people are in the house and they're all going to find it weird that I'm talking to myself, so screaming let's get ready to rumble would probably make me seem even weirder. So many, those of you may have seen that just tiny little teaser that I put out yesterday. The basic storyline is I have won the Euro Millions, and Vince McMahon put the rights to WCW up for sale for $1, and I brought it, and I've whopped $10 million worth of my Euro Millions into it, and we're going to see how we do. Now, I am by no means a pro TEW player, but I do play it. I haven't played it for a while, but I have played it a lot in the past. So hopefully we can get this going. So first, let's have a look at the product. We're going to go Attitude Entertainment with the 70% match ratio at events and 60 at TV. Minor matches 8 minutes, medium matches 13, main matches normally 25, that's for the events, and then minor matches 5, 9 and 18 for the TV. Intensity of 20, danger 30, facing heel divide. We're going to have a women's division, TNA is going to be saucy, and then that's the other sort of stuff there. So we've got, kind of like the Attitude Era with WWE going on. Moved over a few guys at the beginning, so I'll quickly show you the roster at the moment. We've got Adam Cole, Ashley Ann Vickers, who is going to be JR's number 2 in the announce booth. It's quite sexy, really. Big Bobby Lashley, getting on a bit, but I thought, he'd do well to start off with. Brooke Hogan, who's going to be one of the authority figures. We've got Chris Jericho, who's going to do a bit of everything, I think, but we'll see going forwards. Had to do CM Punk. You can't do a TEW series without having CM Punk. It's got to be done. We've got Drew Galloway, who was Drew McIntyre in the WWE. We've got Saucy Eve Torres to bring a bit of sexiness into the fray, and she is actually I can't remember now who. She's going to be Kevin Steen, who is Owen. Is it Kevin Owen? Kevin Owens in WWE at the moment. Anyway, she's going to be his manager. We've got G Rilla, who is Mr. Funkadactyl himself, and Brodus Clay. What a freaking joke that was. But he's going to be G Rilla in ours. He's just going to be sort of a low end enforcer. I think he's going to perhaps come around beating a few people up every now and again. We then got Hannah and Holly, the Blossom sisters, who are 2 that I've picked up. I'm hoping to try and do something with those pair. We've got the immortal Hulk Hogan. You've got to have the immortal Hulk Hogan. 60 years of age, he is going to fight. At some point, I'm going to get him to fight, because I've got a little story coming up in my brain that I think he'd be good for. Jeff Hardy, the guy, he's such a talent, such a wasted talent, really. Never really did everything he could have done because of whatever reason, so we're going to have him in. Good old JR, he's the figurehead of the announce team, has to be WCW. John Hennigan, he's going to be, I suppose I was meant to have changed him over to, no, alter ego, I wanted him as Morrison. Yes. Save, whatever. So he's John Morrison. His manager is Melina, who is his girlfriend as well. Big Kev Nash, bad guy. See what he gets up to in the future. Will he be involved much, or will he just sort of be some guy that's hanging around like he is at the moment, seems in WWE? Kev Steen, who I've just said, Eve Torres is going to manage him. He's going to pop up. Leo Kruger, not sure what I'm going to do with him yet. He's going to be involved in the mid, the mid-range, sort of the national title sort of way. Matt Hardy, him and Jeff are going to be perhaps teaming up in the future, perhaps going against each other, a bit of everything. Melina Perez, manager of Morrison, and if he gets a partner, manage them as well. Me, I'm going to be the Vince McMahon figure. You're going to see me coming up, just a stupid little, a late bloomer but a deadly competitor, schooled by Triple H, because I want to be kind of that arrogant, nasty, but then also sometimes, depending on where the storylines are going, I want to be either the Vince McMahon or the Triple H kind of guy that's not, I'm not going to be fighting all the time, and I'm probably going to get my ass kicked a lot, but, I'm going to be a bit of a devious bastard. Shelton Benjamin, one of the old guard from WWE, he's coming in as well. He'll be involved in probably sort of like our version of the Intercontinental title, which would be the national title. Sting, the icon. You cannot have WCW without Sting. Teddy Long, he's going to be kind of like, sort of GM, Booker, kind of thing. Get involved with this biatch, the foxy Trish Stratus, who's going to be involved at some point. And lastly, but by no means least, you need to change your freaking name. Because I wanted you to be Oksana, I don't want you to be Zavil. We want you to be your alter ego. God damn it. What am I doing? See, it's been that long since I've fiddled around with it. There we go. Select, save, yes, save, whatever. So, and we've got Oksana. So, or Oksana. That is that. Now, at the moment, we've got one TV show, which is Monday Mayhem, and it's on Sky Sports 3 at the moment. Pay-per-view wise, we're on Sky, we're on US Cable, and we have a deal with YouTube. Okay, and I can't show you in our schedule. We do have what is going to be our version of WrestleMania coming up at the end of this month. So on week 4, Sunday of week 4, we will have WCW Showdown, which will basically be our WrestleMania each year. So we're going to have WCW Showdown 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and so on and so forth. Right. So I do have some decisions to make. I've made offers for certain people, but I'm not going to show you who they are. I may show you after this, depending on if they join, okay? But for now, let's head on over to the show. And let's get this show on the... Oh, no, actually, let's show you quickly just show you the titles that we've got. So we've got the national title, which is like the Intercontinental title. We've got the Vixens title, which is obviously the women's, and the world title, which is the Big Daddy title. Nobody has them at the moment. We're going to lead up to the first pay-per-view, which is when the titles will come into play. So, now, let's get on with it, shall we? Run the show. Oh, I do? Still on me. Where are we? No, go away. I can never... Is this one? Nope. These? Yes. Notable factors. Okay, what's up with this? There's been an incident between these pairs. Oh, this is the trouble with Matt Hardy. Let's give him a slap on the wrist. In the segment, you cannot deal with Matt Hardy yet. He is currently booked on the show. Oh, okay. Well, how am I supposed to how am I supposed to do it? Run the show, close. Right. Okay, well this is a pain in the arse. I'll tell you what then, we'll just take you out. We'll just have to change this then because of this idiot, Matt Hardy. I'll take you out and we'll pop. No, we'll take Matt Hardy out. Who should pop in his place? Let's just have a heel versus a heel. We'll have Adam Cole coming in. Save. Pop that round, and we'll just hit this in. We'll do 4, and we'll up that for a few more minutes like that. Okay, so now we can go out the back, and we'll leave Matt Hardy out as he's been a naughty boy. Slap on the wrist. Fine, I get the picture. Well done. Well done. So let's go. Yes, of course I do. Let's see how this will tank. It will probably be awful for the first show. C-, that sucks. AR. So, boom, 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 ba-boom, boom, ba-boom, boom, boom, ba-boom, boom, boom. The show starts with an impressive opening of pyro before the lights raised in several sections of the excited crowd are shown waving various signs. The focus then switches to the ring, where Jim Ross is standing soaking up the amazing atmosphere like a big cuddly sponge, God bless him. So JR says, ladies and gentlemen, welcome home. The crowd roars in excitement and then begin chanting, we want Sting, we want Sting. So, we'll flip on over. B-, getting better. Come on, Big Daddy-O. The distinctive sound of a crow is heard and Sting's music hits to the delight of the WCW fans. Jim Ross stands smiling to himself as the icon enters the ring. JR then says, well, you wanted it, folks, and here he is, the man, the legend, the icon, Sting! The crowd goes crazy, chanting the icon's name as Jim Ross exits the ring and heads back to his seat, because wow, Jim Ross was very underwhelming. They didn't say nothing, booking details, not a lot of interest. Okay. Oh, I think I've turned the dirt sheets off. Could do with turning them back on at some point. But in a second, guys, I think I'm going to sneeze. By the power of editing, you will never know if I did or not. So we skip on over them. Suddenly, music hits. Everyone looks towards the ring. God damn it. God damn it. I missed a bit off the end of the last one. Basically, all that happened was Sting went, we're home. That's basically what I missed out, like a silly boy. Never mind though, never mind. Let's pretend it didn't happen. Suddenly music hits. Everyone looks towards the stage to see who will enter the party. When a guy in a grey hooded top walks out, he stands for a moment before removing his hood and looking up. And then we have that classic JR moment. Punk! 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 You know, he used to in Austin. Austin! 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 He's doing his usual triple yell of the name just in case you didn't get the first 2 times in his very excited, crazy cowboy voice. My God, don't tell me he is here as part of the roster. Dun-dun-dun. CM Punk then steps forward. This bit I'm adding in myself now. I'm just saying it as I can imagine seeing it at the moment. CM Punk steps forward, puts the microphone to his mouth and says, huh, the icon? The legend? Are you shitting me, JR? This old man is a one-event, one-trip pony, or should I say phony? See what I did there? Oh hey, I'm Sting. I'm jumping on the bandwagon like I did when The Crow came out at the Dark Knight. I'm going to join WWE. I'm going to teach Triple H a lesson. Oh, I lost? Okay, I'll go away now. The crowd boo and hurl abuse as Punk stands there laughing. Typical CM Punk comes out, takes the piss out of somebody who is a legend, says that he's a one event, one trip pony, referring to his WrestleMania, all the build up, all the hype. He goes to WrestleMania, loses, and then disappears after bloody doing his finisher on Bo Dallas, which was really pointless. Then he continues with, I know, this is Grandad here's big moment, but really, I am here, me, CM Punk, the best in the world, and you want to see this balding old fool? Come on, we all know he has a comb over to hide the bald patch. The crowd then roars in disapproval because, you know, WCW crowds, they would be very protective of Sting in this situation. We all know they love him. I mean, Sting's a great guy, but he is balding. He is balding now. He's getting a patch. Kind of like Hulk Hogan started in the middle at the back and then spread. It's kind of happening to Sting now. And Sting, I'd imagine, really calmly says, Punk, why don't you come and prove that you're just, I can't even read. Punk, why don't you come and prove that you're not just some bitter kid who hates not getting his own way, and show them this so-called bald spot. At that point, you know CM Punk, he's like, fuck yeah, bitch. Starts strolling to the ring, giving it the big I am. Thinking, I'm gonna whoop his ass. And then, kind of Daniel Bryan-esque, no, you are not, I repeat, not doing this now. The crowd looks on as Brooke Hogan walks to the stage. She then says, Sting, you deserve your moment in the spotlight. You are WCW. CM Punk, you are lucky to be here. The new owner likes you and made me sign you up. So he's not here because he's wanted by the current authoritative regime. He's here because the owner, spoiler alert, me, wanted him there. Okay. She then goes on, for those wondering, we were going to be announcing myself as GM, but as always, Punk pisses on the parade. So for your troubles, you will face an opponent I choose later on tonight. Who? I hear you say? Wait and see, like everyone else. Now get backstage and shut up! And then Brooke's music hits. I can just imagine her dropping the mic and walking away. And Punk and Sting do that thing they always do before they cut to an advert or something on Raw, where they just, you know, Sting's leaning on the ropes, looking up the aisle, probably with a smirk on his face, and Punk stood halfway down the ramp with a confused, pissed off look on his face as she wiggles her ass off backstage. Then, a commercial is hyping an upcoming event with Trish Stratus on the screen. Basically, she's just probably prancing around in not a lot of clothes, going, are you going to watch WCW Showdown? You should, because I'm going to get my wongers out, or something like that. You know what they do. You know how these women are with their ways and their things. This match I knew would tank. In a bout that had solid in-ring action and non-existent crowd heat. Adam Cole defeated Drew Galloway in 7 minutes 43 by pinfall with the Florida Key. Announcing quality lifted the match. The colour commentary gave the match a boost. That's quite decent then. That's not too bad. We then skip. The camera cuts to the back. The camera cuts to the back just outside the women's shower, where we can hear giggling. Suddenly, John Morrison runs out with some clothes in his hand. Melina Perez comes running after him with just a towel to hide her modesty. The dirty girl. Dirty girl. Then, D+, that's better than what I thought it was going to be fair. We had Leo Kruger and Shelton Benjamin take on the Big Dog, G-Rilla and Bobby Lashley. It had a solid in-ring action but non-existent crowd heat. Well, it is like the opening show of the entire thing, so we're going to have to build the heat ourselves. Leo Kruger and Shelton Benjamin defeated the Big Buggers in 11 minutes 18 when Leo Kruger defeated Bobby Lashley with a submission of the GC3. Wow. Well, I did not expect that at all. Not at all. Then this tanked, I knew this had tanked, in an awful match that was completely devoid of heat. Anna Blossom defeated Oksana in 5 minutes 38. Yep. Kind of pushed it forwards a bit. Blossom to be the victor. That was the that she wasn't very happy about that, but hopefully I'll be able to turn it round with her. Holly Blossom comes to the ring to join her sister in celebrating her victory when Oksana attacks them both with a chair, jabbing them in the backs. Oh, the old jab right in the spine. What a bitch. What a bitch. She then stands raising the chair in the air, blowing kisses at the crowd. Well, she's used to blowing things, I'm sure. But anyway, that's that little thing up and running. I'm hoping that the more women I bring in, the more I can sort of push the Vixen's title up a bit, much like their overly tight, padded clothes push their bobs up in the air. Then a B-, a commercial is hyping an upcoming event with Chris Jericho on the screen. He's not going to feature today, but he's going to be the guy who has the show, within the show, interviews, gets into trouble with his face, and then gets his face smashed in or smashes somebody's face in. We're going to kind of utilise Jericho along those lines. So hopefully, kind of like The Miz, but better, because The Miz is a bit of a dick. But so is Jericho really, but Jericho does it a little bit better. Then CM Punk is shown shown doing the old warm-up backstage. They have that little bit of music, and it shows him just randomly standing in the middle of a corridor for no reason with a cameraman pointing at his face as he tests that his hands are there. You know, they kind of grab their hands and then punch their fist, do the old checking of the bandages on the hands, jump up and down a bit, shake a bit, and then get ready to go out to the ring. And then the next scene, Brock Hogan appears on the stage to introduce the main event opponent for CM Punk. Brock Hogan. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for your main event. Please welcome my hand-picked opponent for Punk. I wonder how she picked him with her hand, dirty girl. Jeff Hardy. The crowd erupts as Hardy's music hits and he springs onto the stage in his, I'm going to add this a little bit, in his usual energetic, kind of coked up crazy style. We all love a bit of Jeff Hardy craziness before heading to the ring. But then Brooke has, and now, tonight's referee, my daddy, very badly spelt there, I kind of rushed the type in, Hulk Hogan. Oh baby, Hogan's music hits to the crowd's delight. He appears with a Hulkamania referee vest on. You imagine it, the old black and white stripes with a nice little Hulkamania across it, you know, giving it the, come on brother, and giving it the old, the poses, the old hand to the ear and stuff on the stage. Oh, it'd be a magical moment, it really would. Then in the match, in a bout that featured great action and great heat from the audience, Jeff Hardy defeated CM Punk in 13 minutes and 49 by pinfall with a twist of fate. The finish saw Kevin Nash take over as referee after the original official, Hulk Hogan, was knocked out. During the match, we also saw Kevin Steen get involved. He run in and attacked Jeff Hardy. So Hardy, Punk, Steen, Nash, Hogan, all involved in that today. Will that be the beginning of some sort of craziness? Only time will tell even. The crowd seemed to be bored with yet another special guest referee. That's because I haven't got any referees and I had to kind of throw different referees in. They have great chemistry together and it showed in the performance. They hate each other but they have great chemistry, which is very often the case when you come to rivalries. And the world title storyline is advanced with this segment because those two are the guys who are involved in the lead up to it. C. The general feeling is that WCW don't have enough interesting storylines going on. This show lost us popularity in 10 regions. Not surprised. Not surprised. But a C is better than a Z. That's the way I look at it. So, guys, bit of a rush one today, really. But hopefully you can see the potential there. You can see, I think I do a pretty decent job of sassing up CM Punk's, gobbing off, as I would call it. and hopefully you will see the what's it called, promise, the potential for the future. And I've got some big signings hopefully coming in, so keep an eye out, guys. Please remember, be kind, drop a like, comment, subscribe. Any hints and tips, drop them in the comments below. I know there's a lot of you guys out there that play this and watch other series on this, so guys, let me know what you think, where you think we should go. You know, what do you think we should do in regards to myself? I have a few ideas with myself coming in, but you guys, if you've got any ideas storyline wise, perhaps in the comments, write it out. You know, write an angle out for me and I'll pop it into the game. You guys hit me up on there, do it, and we'll go forward together. I want you guys in this with me. This is our series. This is not my series, this is our series. We're going to go together, we're going to work on this together, hopefully, if you guys are on board, and we're gonna freaking take over the world, man. Yeah, take over the world. But anyway, guys, for now, thank you so much for watching, and remember, you guys and me, we're in this together to the bitter end. Thanks very much, guys. Goodbye.